Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Rose with Reverend Ken Blanchard. I'm talking about music this week, about being a performer versus being a great player. Right now I'm challenged because my skills are not keeping up with where I want to be. You got to put in the work to be good, and sometimes the work, you don't come to fruition when you want to. That's where I'm at right now. I want to be a lot better than I am right now, but you can't make it happen. I got a question for you. If you play any instrument, if you're a musician, guitar especially, and you're listening, give me a shout out. Let me know some of the struggles that you've gone through and if you overcome. I want to know what's happening in your world and how you are navigating it. You know, none of us gets through this thing by themselves. It's always somebody else has gone before you. Nothing new under the sun. One of the things I always have to remind myself is that comparison is the thief of joy. If you scroll too much and you watch the greats that are playing right now, you'll feel like you're missing out on something. You're not doing something right. See, I know what I'm not. Playing is defined for me as musicianship. It's a strong technique. It's tone, it's timing, it's the mastery of your instrument. It's precision and skill, basically. Then you have to be playing well ensures that the music itself carries emotional weight. You got to be authentic with this thing. That's part of playing well. And then there's a legacy. There's the recordings. You sound exactly like the recording, the original. You can do the composition. You can arrange because you know what you're doing. You read theory. That's musicianship. That's a skill I'm still working on. Performing, I kind of understand a little bit better. I've been performing my whole life. That's entertaining. You got to have a connection with somebody. You got to engage the audience. You got to have eye contact and storytelling and energy. That I can do and can't even play as well. People often remember how a show made them feel. And that's getting me by right now, better than how every note was played. It's the musicians that usually dog you when they're in the audience. They say, well, where'd you get that track from? Or what key was that in? Or you didn't sound like so-and-so. And you can tell right away. There's a little bit of iteration going on right there. But in the performing part, nobody cares. You see, a performer can lift spirits, can spark movements, can create a memory, even if the playing isn't flawless. So right now, I'm working on a balance of all that. I'm trying to get my musicianship up. Because if you play well, but you don't perform, you risk being only admired and not remembered. If you perform, but don't play well, you may entertain in a moment, but lack credibility and depth. And that's my fear. See, the sweet spot is when musicianship fuels performance. Your skill gives you freedom to connect, improvise, and tell stories without fear of falling apart musically. I'm right in there somewhere. Got to work on my playing, though. And my singing, now that I'll stuck my neck out there and start doing that. Because playing well earns trust. Performing well earns memory. All right, at the time of this recording, I have a gig set up for Black Friday. I got a birthday party for a 90-year-old in early December. I got a Christmas Eve gig at a dinner party, and I also have one for New Year's Eve. And I'm feeling pretty blessed because of it. The only problem with a couple of those gigs are payment has been slow. One of them is a corporate person, and I got to figure out a way to put a contract in there so that I'm paid faster. I'm still owed some money from a gig I did back in August, and that's not cool. So I probably won't be going back there. So we'll see how that pans out in the future. The next part about this whole journey is getting paid. Sometimes you can get the gig, but will they pay for the gig? Yeah. And I looked it up on AI. I asked a question about it, and it says that it's common for creative people to get shortchanged because people like you in a moment, but they don't value it enough to to pay you on time, which sounded a little off. And probably the way I'm explaining it is, but I get it because I've been creating stuff my whole life. And everything is subjective. And it's all about relationships. You got to establish a good one, a firm one, and one that if you have to say something, you won't ruin what you've already established. That's all I got for this week. I want to thank you again for listening, for downloading and subscribing to Behind the Rose with your friend and your brother from another mother, the Reverend Ken Blanchard. The journey continues. Pray for a brother. Shalom, baby.